Hi guys, it's Emily and today I'm going to be filming a 13 facts about me video. I was nominated to do this by Thomas Knight. I will leave a link in the description to his video on this. His was really cool. I learned a lot of stuff about him that I didn't actually know, and he does a lot of gaming videos, so if you're interested in that I would certainly go check him out. I want to start this video by apologising for any noise you'll be able to hear apart from my voice, which is really annoying, but nothing I can do about that. I have a budgie in the background who is my pet called Kiwi.
Hello there.
And basically he's just making a right racket, so apologies for that. I also want to update you guys on my hair. It's meant to be purple, but it's sort of like a brown. It was meant to be blue, but then I chose purple thinking it would be lighter, but it wasn't. But yeah, so if you're thinking this is an old video with my brown hair, it's not. It's just the dye went wrong. The first fact about me is a really boring one, but it's just my full name. My full name is Emily Zara Taylor. A lot of you may know me as just Emily, or you may not even know me and you just popped up from somewhere, but my full name is Emily Zara Taylor. The second fact about me is that I'm 17 and I was born on the 19th of November 1999. I suppose you could have that as two facts, but it's just one because I'm basically gonna mush them together about age. The third fact about me is I started YouTube a while ago, actually, quite a few years ago, and it was a really awkward first video I made. If I find it, I will pop it on the screen right now.
Hi guys, my name's Emily and I'm going to start making vlogs since all my friends are and it looks like loads of fun. Like I said, I'm just doing this for a laugh and everything, so it's not going to be like really amazing and everything. And well, I just wanted to say that this is a little video for my future videos, but one thing I have a problem with is that I don't know what to talk about, so if you could be really helpful and maybe leave a comment below, and saying what I could do and everything. And if you can't leave a comment, you can either go on Twitter and go to a9lover489. That would really help and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is, like I said, this is just a small video for my future videos, so it would really help if you subscribed and liked. So yeah, and everything, so bye.
Fourth fact about me is my hobbies. I am obsessed with photography, reading, obviously making videos and editing them, and I'm also a really big fan of music. I can't sing or play an instrument, but just music in general I find really interesting, and I like to just find out stuff about it. I just think it's different, and everyone has their own taste in music, which I find is amazing. Fact number 5 is my obsessions. I have a lot of obsessions, like a ridiculous amount. Number 1 would probably be One Direction, and then Simon Pegg, Miley Cyrus. I'm obsessed with photography, Dan and Phil, Drew Monson, Shane, people like that. Like, I'm just obsessed with them. Like, I have so much of their merch. Like, One Direction, I have literally everything. I'm like a dead fan, like ridiculous, and I have been since like 2011-12. Just, I love them so much. Simon Pegg, I'm a huge fan of, for all his films he's got. I've got every single DVD, and then like everyone else I just love so much, and just have their books, their merch, and watch all the videos and everything, and I love them so much. Fact number 6 is that I'm a memory hoarder. I sort of just made that name up, so it may not even be a thing, but basically I collect memories. I'm obsessed. Again, I need to stop using the word obsessed, but I just love memories. I have all sorts. I have concert tickets, which is understandable, but I also have little, you know when you go to a perfume shop and they spray it on a card? I have that for One Direction's perfume because I just thought it was amazing. I was like, this is something that I need to remember. I also have that for Nicki Minaj because I used to be such a big fan of hers. But yeah, I'm like obsessed with collecting little memories. I actually have some that I'll show you right now. They're not like the big ones because I have like a huge bag of them and it would take too long to get them all out, but I'll just show you a few. The first memory is this little, let's see if I can focus it. That's hair dye on my hand, not blood or anything. Is it gonna focus? Nope. I don't know. Anyway, it's like a little heart and it's a necklace and it's got a dolphin in, and some little sea creatures and stuff and glitter. And I used to pretend I was magic with this and like I could control the weather and stuff as a really weird kid. But I've stuck with that for years and people used to believe me. Like, not like half the kids wouldn't really believe me, but I would stick with it just out of pure enjoyment of trying to be magic. So yeah. This other memory I have is when you go to a concert, they give you like a little band or something around your hand to let you back in. I got it for One Direction's, the first concert I went to, so I kept it. It's basically this horrible piece of paper, but I love it so much. It's got my details on, so I'll just sort of hide that. But it looks like this, and I put sellotape all around it because I didn't want it to snap. But yeah, basically it's just a weird thing to keep that I kept. This is something else that I've kept over the years. I got this sent to me by one of my teachers. I'm crossing out the name right now with a squiggle, so you don't know where I'm from. But it's pretty obvious with my accent, but yeah, not the squiggle. And my teacher gave me this to ask if I wanted to do GCSE Performing Arts or BTEC Music. So yeah, I didn't take either anyway. It wasn't for me. I can't sing, dance, and I did put BTEC down, but they cancelled it because not enough people want to do it. So lucky me. Instead I did art. Worst decision of my whole entire life. Finally, I have kept my GCSE timetable. It was sort of like when my exams were, but it's a right mess. Like, I've crossed off when I did them and stuff, and I have paint on it by the looks of it. But yeah, it's just a right mess, and I just decided I want to keep that so when I'm older I can look at it and think, wow, how have times got even worse? Fact number 7 about me is I try to write down all my dreams I have when I wake up in the morning. If it's a good dream, I will quickly get one up for you. I've got my phone here. I tend to write it down in my just because it's basically just there. The recent one I had was, let me find it, was a dream called Dan and Phil. I write them like got little things. This was from the, does it show you where it's from? Let me have a look. Oh, here, 13th of September 2016, obviously. It says, I went to Dan and Phil's home and we sat and talked for a while. By the way, English is really bad in this, just because I don't care. I'm sort of like half asleep and I'm writing it down. My mum was there, and then there was a knock on the door, and my head teacher walked in and started making a speech, and Dan rolled his eyes, classical Dan, and Phil was still talking to my mum. The head teacher then spoke louder and finally got everyone's attention. He was talking about new ties, and then he came over to me and wrapped around my neck, and I pretended to choke, but he did it so tight I began to choke. So Dan quickly unravelled it and allowed me to breathe whilst making the tie pretty. All the ties the teacher had made were Harry Potter themed and they all looked rubbish, but Dan and Phil chose the Gryffindor theme. My mum then had to go to the doctors, so we had to leave, but as we were leaving, Phil's mum was there and she was saying, "Get out of my house, you stalker." So for some reason I yelled poo to get Dan's attention, and he came to me when the problem was, or he came to see what it was, and I told him and explained how we were not stalkers, and then Phil's mum went to the dentist and I went home. What? Fact number 8 is I believe in ghosts and aliens. That might make me sound like a weird person, but I think there's that much proof for ghosts. It can't not exist. Do you get what I mean? But aliens, I was thinking, I believe in more, because the universe is so big that there must be other life out there. I don't disagree with people who don't believe in this stuff, like, you do you. But I just have such a strong belief in that they're 100% real. Fact number 9 is I collect lots of different things. As I said, I collect memories, but I also collect a lot of Doctor Who things, as well as I used to have a rock collection, but that's in the attic now because it was doing my head in, so I was like, there's too many rocks, get them away. I also used to collect stamps. Well, my mum did and she gave me them, and then I sort of carried it on. But now I mainly collect Doctor Who. I've done this since like 2005 I started collecting. so I have a lot, but I'll just show you two different things. One is my card collection, and I also have one packaged collection little figures. The rest are packaged and I can't bother to get them out, but I keep everything to the side so I'm organised. This is the figures. Let's see if I can look at the light. You've got Matt Smith, then I can't think of the word, but we'll just say invisible. It's not, but I can't think of the word. Angel, and then this angel here, which is the classic one, but its wings fell off. It's not meant to have the wing fall off, but yeah. Oh, it's called a projected weeping angel. I'm guessing this is the one from Amy's, where she got she had to die or something. I don't know. If you're not a Doctor Who fan, you won't have a clue what I'm on about. And this is another thing I collected. It's called Doctor Who Battles in Time. It's basically a whole card collection. Let's try and open it. I have the whole book. Let's see if I can just show them like this. Literally, it's just full of cards. Non-stop cards. You have loads of them. Oh, can't pull the page. I'm skipping pages here. This isn't a full thing, but yeah, there's just tons of them. Loads. And by the way, before you think about it, yes, I did check how much they would sell for, and the answer is not a lot. So if you want to rob me, come and have them. That doesn't mean you can't, in case someone is thinking about it. Yeah. Fact number 10 is that I started, not very long ago, quite recent actually, I wanted to start collecting another collection, but magazines. And the reason for this is because I do photography, so I wanted to get little sticky notes and put them on pages of photos which I really like, and then write, I like this because of the depth of field or something, and then I will look back at them and think, right, I'll do that with my photo and test things. I haven't even started the sticky notes yet, but simply because I don't have time. But I do have a magazine here, which is my favourite magazine, and of course it's Another Man with Harry on the front. Beautiful. It's just got some brilliant pictures in. I tend to go for Vogue, which is expensive, but they also have £1 magazines which I collect, and those are called, let's see if I can see it from here, Cosmopolitan. I think that's what they're called. I just call it Cosmo, to be honest. I'll put a picture here. But basically, look how beautiful. Oh, so pretty. Fact number 11 is my dream jobs when I was a kid up to now. I always remember wanting to be Ursula from The Little Mermaid. I don't know why, I just thought she was cool. I think it was the singing voice, because I actually really liked one of the songs that she sang. I haven't seen Disney in ages, and well, I have, but not The Little Mermaid. But I'll play a clip literally now.
Come on, you poor unfortunate soul! Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman, and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice.
I then wanted to be a fashion designer for a long time, and I'd sit and draw little clothing, and I had little mannequins I would dress up, and then I bought a massive mannequin for my room, and I would dress it up and stuff, but it got boring after a while, and then I quit that decision. I then started playing football at primary, and I was actually quite good at goal. I just really enjoyed it, and decided to want to be a footballer. Then that dream crumbled because I realised, no I don't, that's exercise. So I then wanted to become a writer, and I stuck with that for a long time, and I thought I was actually going to make it as a writer. I would write books, get them properly looking good. I would write for my school's newspaper and stuff like that. Only wrote one article, I'm not good, but yeah, I really wanted to be that. And then I just sort of didn't have time to write anymore when I got to year 10. I'm talking about year 6 I decided I wanted to be this. And I just didn't have time. And now I want to be a photographer or a film director or anything to do with cameras. I think they're interesting, and it's something that I just really want to do when I'm older, basically. For filming, there are two main people that I aspire to be as. I really want to be like Edgar Wright, if you know who that is. then God bless you, because he's literally the best. He directed the films Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz and The World's End, which are my main three that I inspire to be like. It's his comedy. He uses like the actual video to project humour and not just speech, which a lot of comedies do now. And honestly, he's just amazing. He does so much good stuff, and he's just brilliant. If you haven't checked out his films, I highly recommend it. The three I just mentioned are my favourite films literally ever to exist. I know The World's End and Hot Fuzz word by word. I love it that much. I also inspire to be, I don't know his name, but if you've seen Panic at the Disco / Brendan Urie music video for Emperor's New Clothes, I want to be like the music director there. Like, wow, such a good music video. I don't understand how they did it, but literally incredible. So I'll put a link in the description to that, because it's good. Fact number 13 is I got 300 out of 300 marks for my photography. I've never been so proud of myself before to get that. I tried so hard in school to do well in photography, and to know that it paid off really, really meant a lot to me. If you guys want to see my photography book, then please let me know, because I have two, I think, which I can show you. I have Who Am I, which is all about depression and going through the struggles, and then book number 2 was clothing, but I based it on Alice in Wonderland and did like a photo shoot for a model, which was portraiture. I'll actually quickly put some pictures on the screen now of different photography I've done. Doesn't have to be at my GCSE though. If I just sit and smile. Should be long enough. Fact number 14 is that I used to have over 300 posters in my room. Luckily now I only have pictures on the wall here. Then I have a tapestry over there that says I want to leave, and it's like a UFO and stuff. It's super cool. Redbubble, I'll put a link below again for that. And then I have 3 Doctor Who posters along here, and then a Harry Styles one there. But there is going to be more. I need to fill it up, and I have a Stranger Things one on the floor, so kind of want to put that on my wall. But yeah, I used to have over 300 posters. If I find a picture again, it'll be on the screen somewhere. It'll probably already be on. But yeah, fun. The final fact about me is I love soundtracks. I don't mean CDs from like artists like Melanie Martinez or, you know, like One Direction, like people like that. I mean soundtracks to films. The World's End has probably one of the best soundtracks I've heard. That's a lie, because I think Doctor Who does. I just absolutely love soundtracks. I think using like a video with music adds such a good effect to it, and it just makes it so interesting, and I just love it so much. I'll quickly put on the screen 2 different songs. No, what am I saying? You can't put it on the screen, it's a song. What? I'll quickly just put 2 links to my favourite songs on the albums in the description, and you can click on them and check them out. The first one is by The Doors, and it's called the Alabama Song. Absolutely love that. Well, in brackets, Whiskey Bar. And the Doctor Who song, which I have on my phone right now, because I can never remember what it's called, is by Mary Gold, and it's called Val di Sem. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong for anyone who knows it. And I also have another one, which is by, again, Mary Gold, and it's called The Madman with a Box. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day and a lovely Christmas, because it's very close to Christmas now. And I just really hope this year brings you so much joy as you guys have to my channel, because I just want to say thank you so much for 6,000 subscribers. Never in a million years would I think I would ever reach that, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy these videos and you bring a smile to my face every day. So thank you. Bye guys.